Hello, everyone, and welcome to Media Matrix radio station and to the program called Money for Business. My name is Oleg Ivanov. I'm the founder of a company called Crypto Bazaar, and in our talk show, we're having interviews with some of the players from the blockchain industry. The ones that are doing something very incredible and changing the industry to bring it to the new levels. If you remember, a few weeks ago, we had conversations with Multivac and Paytomat and some other companies. Last year, we had conversations with Ian Balina, and today I'm proud, basically, to welcome founder and general manager or CEO for the company, for the Blockcloud company. Most of you guys would probably know of this company already, Zhongqing Ming, Dr. Zhongqing Ming. So, Zhongqing, should I address you this way if you don't mind?
Hi,
Yes, hi.
this is Zhongxin from Blockcloud. I'm the CEO and the co-founder of Blockcloud. And thank you very much, Crypto Bazaar, for giving us this opportunity to present Blockcloud for Russian community. And hi.
Yeah, hi. Well, thank you very much. I know it's where are you based now? You're having this session from Beijing, right?
Yes. I'm in Beijing now.
Okay. That's quite a far way from us now, so I hope it's not too late. So before the interview, we had a lot of requests from all our communities. Most of them, of course, are very interested about what's going to happen tomorrow on Okex Jumpstart, and I think we'll have a couple of words about this a little bit later down the interview. But let's start from the very beginning. How did you get in the blockchain space in the first place?
This is a very good question. So actually, our core team members have been researching the future internet technology for more than 10 years. And in the process of researching future internet technology, we found that the introduction of a blockchain can more effectively solve some problems in traditional internet technology, such as credibility, incentives, and security. So by combining blockchain technology with the future internet technology, we think we can do more things to improve the current internet performance and to provide better user experiences for the industry. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's very true. Listen, when I was reading your resume, right? I mean, I went through like so many degrees that you already have. If you don't mind, I'll try to go through them right now from a list that I have in front of me, not to make sure, I mean, just to make sure that I don't mix something up. So first, you have a doctorate in computer science from Tsinghua University, right? A post-doctorate from Hong Kong Polytechnic University, and then you're also a visiting scholar of Princeton University. Is that correct? And
Yes.
okay, thank you. So it does look like you have a very strong academic and both technical background, and it's great that you have such a background to come into this industry. And we all know that in this industry there's so many projects that might not have this background as yourself, or the ones from your team. Can you say a couple of words about this? You definitely see those projects that don't have this big academic technical background and versus what you have within your team. What is the big difference? How do you see this projects progress?
I think I would like to answer this question from several perspectives. One is that if the project is not technical based, like it's mainly innovations in some business model, so maybe some guys from financial industry or some other fields can handle it, because it's not mainly based on the technical innovation, but to use a new business model to do some things. But like Blockcloud, we are a technical-based project to improve the very underlying protocols of the internet. For those kind of technical projects, I think the technical background or academic background is necessary because it is very hard for people who do not have a technical background to understand the deep logic of the blockchain technology itself. And also, if we want to do technical innovations, but if you do not understand what it is, so how can you move forward?
No, very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Yes, and I totally agree with you because there's so many projects that are in some cases they're trying to apply blockchain already, the existing protocols to some business environment, and sometimes it's probably too premature in a way because the protocols are not very developed, right? They're slow, they're expensive in most cases, and I totally agree that we need more and more teams that are capable of building the protocols of the new generation. So, having said that, can you probably say a couple of words about what Blockcloud is all about? What are you guys trying to do, trying to solve? What problems?
Okay. In a simple word, Blockcloud aims to provide better internet user experience for the industry. And to be detailed, Blockcloud aims to reinvent the roles on which modern applications drive on of the internet. It is a blockchain-based advanced TCP/IP that improves the existing internet. By combining the advantages of blockchain technology and future internet technology, it reconstructs the technology layers below where current blockchain networks and internet applications operate. So basically, Blockcloud provides better mobility, credibility, incentives, security, fairness, and scalability to upper layer internet applications. And if we take some examples, so one is that we can provide better connections for high-speed mobile networks, such as sometimes you have a very bad connection, internet connection when you're traveling by high-speed train or on plane. So if you use Blockcloud technologies, the network will be much more stable. And also we can solve the difficulty of 3G and 4G, 5G networks of supporting large concurrency, low latency, and high reliability transmission of large amounts of data in real time, such as streaming services and CDN. Thank you.
Wow, that sounds like a massive pile of work to do, really. Because from the internet streaming to data streaming and storages and all these areas, there's a massive areas of application. Do you have already maybe some contracts or maybe some initial requests from companies that you're trying to, that would be the first movers who would be applying Blockcloud in their projects or in their current business?
Yes, we have. So we have got some contracts from some really large enterprises, mainly like telecommunication companies and cloud computing companies.
Wow,
And this
impressive.
year, we are very likely to get revenue from our business, and that would help us to build the ecosystem of Blockcloud and to provide more benefits for our investors. And we will release the news, some of the news in the near future.
Oh, nice. Sounds very interesting. So, since you mentioned investors, let's go down here first. the first thing that we would like to probably know is your pool of investors, right? You have over, I think, about 100 of qualified investors that joined you, before tomorrow, and quite a lot of them are just renowned investors, right? Can you say a couple of words about who these guys are? How did you come across them, and just a couple of words about them? Maybe the system of how you work with them.
Yeah, thank you. So Blockcloud was launched in late 2017, and in July 2018, we received a total investment of $14 million US dollars from more than 120 institutional investors from 28 countries and regions. So
wow, impressive.
Most of them I have directly talked to them and explained what Blockcloud is and our vision. And so I think the main reason they invested us is that they believed what we are doing and think we can maybe provide good products to the community and profits for investors.
Yeah. Last year was a little bit tough for the fundraising for most projects, right? Yourself included. I know that there were a lot of talks and then the plans changed a little bit. I know there's it doesn't only cover your area, but a lot of projects had to postpone their token release schedules for the investors, and I know you guys are also in discussions with your investors to prolong some of the lockup periods and so on and so forth, which in my opinion is a very reasonable step, to be honest, because of what the market is and so on and so forth. Now, does it create a lot of pressure on your side that you don't only have to focus on building the protocol, building the product itself, but also deal with with investors, with their requests and so on? Or is that more or less manageable and most of the investors, they understand and support you? How does it work for you?
Yeah, so actually we are not feeling so much stressful, but actually we feel really grateful for our onboard investors, because most of our investors understand the current market condition, and they want by explaining the current situation, they are willing to help us. And so actually we got the support from our investors a lot. And by communicating with investors, I think it is our responsibility, because besides developing the products, it is our responsibility to let investors know what how things are going on, and we really care their feelings, and so we periodically update our investors of what we are doing and how the process is, and most of them really understand the necessity of helping us in the current stage, and we are very grateful to them. And also, we have a very good team, very professional team for product development and business development, and they are not influenced by the overall communication with investors.
Yeah, no, that does make a lot of sense. I totally agree with you. It's from the market condition, there's a lot of people who would probably not be very satisfied that the lockups are prolonged, and and so on and so forth. And pretty much every project is doing this. I mean, starting from Telegram and and pretty much everybody. But it does make sense because I mean, what's the point of launching your tokens at the markets that are in the conditions as they used to be, at least like a few months ago. Now, let's talk about the upcoming IEO, the initial exchange offer that is happening with you tomorrow, right? So the first question is, guys, why OKX? Why not Binance or KuCoin, Huobi, Bittrex? How did it happen that you guys selected them?
This is a very good question. First, the Jumpstart of OKEX is a little bit different from traditional IO. It's more like a token swap, not IO. But I think the reason why we chose it is that OKEX, we think, is one of the leading global crypto exchanges in the world.
True.
And the OKE Jumpstart is a platform to help quality blockchain projects to go public and listed in the liquid and world-class market. And by analyzing the rules of OK Jumpstart and other similar platforms, we found that OK Jumpstart provides the best equity of opportunity for people to join and participate in the projects, but not controlling something to do some of their own profits.
Yeah, to manipulate the markets and exactly.
Yeah,
now
I think this is very important.
There's a lot of talks as well. I'm sure you also hear about them. The talks about all the hot IEOs when all the fundraising is closed within seconds, and most of the situations is covered by all the bots or maybe the insiders who actually got the allocations, and the general public is usually suffering. Do you expect that OKX Jumpstart would be more prepared for all these mistakes that were already happening on the other exchanges?
I think they will be better because currently, according to my understanding, OKX is not going to control anything and will try their best to provide equity opportunity for everybody.
Yeah, that's great. In terms of the token metrics, I know you guys released the information today with the prices of the tokens that used to be on the previous rounds, the private rounds, and then now on the public round as well. Any comment that you would like to make here, or is it a bit confidential before tomorrow?
Actually, OKEX has officially announced the price, so it's not confidential.
Okay.
So the price is 0.5 equivalent US dollars for one Blockcloud token.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And which I think is really great for those who are just joining you, because it's the price is much better for as compared to the private rounds, right? Which is
and so we would really appreciate our private sale investors to support us, because this price is lower, but this will attract many people to join in the ecosystem, and for the long term, I think everyone can get benefits.
Yeah, no, makes sense. All right. So what about the future? Okay, so tomorrow the magic will happen, I guess. All the best luck, of course, for you guys tomorrow. I'm sure that you will do great. But anyway, so what happens next? What are your future steps? What are you planning for the team? Let's say in 2019, 2020.
Yeah. So exchange is one of the most important things for the crypto space, but it is not the only thing. in the future, so from exchange, the secondary market, we will continue to explore more opportunities worldwide, maybe for more global and first tier exchanges to let more people join us. And from the business side, we will continue to explore overseas business opportunity and collaborate with both traditional internet enterprises and blockchain companies. And in terms of technology development, this year we will release some of our testnet and prototype. And next year, I think the whole project will be launched, and we will continue our efforts on business development. So this year, we are very likely to get some very good contracts and revenue. And I think for the year 2020, we can get much more.
Interesting. Yeah, it's very refreshing that more and more projects are actually talking about revenues and actually clients paying for some developments, because apparently last year there was not a single word said about this. So it's great that you guys have this commercial outlook as well for the business, because that's very much what it should be, right, in the end. So as for, I know a lot of projects are traveling all over the place, with running, doing hackathons, participating in some conferences, building the communities. Are you planning to do you have a calendar of events for yourself as well, for the team? Are you planning to be, I don't know, in Paris next week, or Consensus in New York, or are you planning to come to Russia maybe at some time as well?
Russia is a very good place, and actually we have gone to Russia last year.
Yeah, I remember we met some of your team when Genesis guys were around, so it was great event. So
yeah. And last year we went to more than 10 countries and did overall more than 20 events worldwide. And because blockchain is naturally international, so we will continue our international business development this year, and we will go to more countries and regions to explain the idea of Blockcloud and seek for partners. The exact date and travel plan hasn't been fully made, but I think it is very likely that we will go to Russia again.
Great. Okay. Can we say just at the end of our talk a couple of words of comparisons maybe? So if you compare yourself, Blockcloud, with some other players that already exist in the market, or those that are coming out, guys like EOS, Telegram, Cosmos, you name it. So who would you say that are the ones that are trying to solve the same problems or same issues, and trying to, basically in the same ground, and who are, or maybe your competition, I don't know how you look at them, and who are the ones that are complementary to you? So once you start, they would be happy to collaborate.
So I think because we are very unique in the crypto space, I think currently there's only one project. It is us to do the protocol level solutions in the internet stack. So it's a little bit hard for us to find some competitors in the blockchain space. But if we go back to the traditional internet space, I think we are a little bit like Cisco.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
We are using blockchain technologies to implement or improve some of the services of Cisco.
Okay, I see. Very good picture. So thanks for sharing it. If you have, can you mention like 3 things that if you solve them, your project would be a rock star. So what are the three major obstacles that are not allowing you to become like super popular and super big tomorrow?
Sorry, I didn't quite follow that.
Yeah. So can you name three barriers, problem areas that you need to solve within Blockcloud that once you solve them, you would be like number one in your area?
This is a very good question. So
Maybe not three. I don't know, 1, 2, or 5, whichever number you think.
So I think the implementation of the product, this is very important. So and some things that we can control, like number 2 is the market condition. Number 3 is the regulation of the crypto in different countries, maybe regions.
Okay. Wow. So basically, the industry barriers that are not helping you, but all the rest you'll do by yourself, right? Because because you know what to do. It's very interesting that you point out all the the industry barriers. Very good. Now the last question: if you I mean, you're in the field where you need to implement a lot of things, right? And the tasks are very complex, and the road is very long. So it's always about the team who is going to work with you and walk this road. If you had a chance to pick, I don't know, a couple of people from the world, of those who still exist, who still live with us, or that are already not with us, who would you like to have by your side, like of any person that you could pick?
This is also a very good question. So one is Oliver Hart, who has already joined us. He is the Nobel Prize winner of 2016, and he will help us with the token economy. And so more people, I think David Clark. We are very happy if he could join. He is the inventor of TCP/IP.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, he is still living, still alive and very healthy. So
Yeah. Wow. Well,
and
at least we know how
also
to try to help you then.
and also we would like to invite people, something like from Google, Amazon, or Facebook, who are very talented in the underlayer technology of the internet stack. They will be very helpful to us, and also we would like to have more community people who can join us to help us to build the community.
All right. Well, thanks very much. It's and thanks for such honest answers. It's always interesting to hear like what would be the bright stars and the people who might be able to support the team and make it even stronger than you are right now. Well, Zhongqing, thank you very much for your time. I guess the time the timing is off right now. I hope it was not too long for you. I know you guys are very busy and it's very late in Beijing. All the good luck tomorrow, and I hope we'll see each other maybe in some other conferences around the world. And definitely, let's keep in touch. And apparently, you have all our support from the Russian community, as much as we can do with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Crypto Bazaar.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Well, that was it. Yeah, that was the founder and CEO of Blockcloud, Dr. Zhongqing Ming. Tomorrow there's going to be a big day for the guys because it's going to be the first IEO on Okex Jumpstart, and we'll see how it goes. I'm sure it's going to be a big success. So please don't miss it out and follow them on. Have a good day. Bye bye.